Welcome back everyone to some more BeamNG.Drive. Today we are back here at the Baja circuit, but not for car endurance or anything like that. Today we have a new car. I don't actually know if it's that new, but I just found it. It was towards the new section of the mods. It's called the Trackfab Unlimited, which if you want to find it, just go into the mods section and you'll look for, just search this name up here, Trackfab Unlimited, and you should find it. We've got some trail specs, and mods and such. There's some street versions, and a bunch of dune versions, and there's a crawler as well. We have the, Dune Buggy SC 4x4. Let me get back to it again. Dune Hopper, there we go. SC 4x4, four-wheel drive. And we're going to be sending it along this course here just to kind of test it out. And we'll take it a few other places to try out the different versions. But I figured, what a better place to start for a vehicle like this than a dune track. So, okie dokie, so here we go with it. It's, oh, I don't have... It really likes to kind of stay at the rev load and step shifting, and this, this version might be a bit too much power, but we'll just kind of take it. It's a lot of fun to drive. I tried the, oh, coolant's overheating already. Yeah, I've shifted a bit to try and run lower RPM so maybe we don't overheat it quite so much. But yeah, this... Ooh, we've lost a tire. This thing's a bit of a handful. I think we're going to grab a slightly lower version. Okay, now we have just the Dune Hopper 4x4. Not... or four-wheel drive, not SC. I think the SC is what made it crazy, although I grabbed the non-four-wheel drive SC version, and it wasn't too insane. But, oh, this thing is a bit slidey. At least on this course. I haven't really tested this vehicle out much. I don't know, I didn't have much planned. I knew I needed to get a video out. I wanted to get a video out. I haven't been doing too much lately. It's been really hot here lately. And work has been hell. We've been overscheduled a bit, so I haven't really been feeling like doing stuff when I get home. But I wanted to get something out, and BeamNG.Drive is always fun to play. So I decided just to kind of look through the mods and see what was new. And I saw this, and I decided it would be really fun to take around, which it's actually handling this course like a dream. Although it's sliding... Oh, I say it was taking it like a dream, but it's sliding... Might have just killed it. I mean, it's still running. It's just going to be an absolute bitch to just control now. So yeah, wheels a bit exposed, obviously. Easy to damage them. And also, I think this thing in the car selector, I think it said that this weighs 7 pounds. Which is just interesting to me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you lose control, it's over. I don't even... You know what, now that I think about it... Oh, it says 7 pounds, but god, that... How is this thing getting its power to its wheels? Well, it's a front-wheel drive only now, but... Yeah, since this isn't car endurance, I'm just going to reset it. We're mainly just kind of seeing how this vehicle handles and having some fun with it, so... Just going to reset it. That took an interesting turn there. I mean, for how fast I'm taking some of these jumps and stuff, this thing is handling it pretty dang well. I think the major issue, I mean, it almost seems kind of floaty. Like there, it almost seems like it has no weight to it. I think that is causing it to be so slidey, causing the slidiness, because it doesn't have enough weight to keep it stuck to the ground, really. Look at little Dinkin. Oh! Well, I somehow lost both front tires there. But nonetheless, it seems to do pretty dang well here. I've never taken this course backwards, but I want to see what this car does when it gets to the big jump going backwards. Just have to get my bearings. Not used to seeing the course in reverse. Oh boy. But yeah, it feels like look how that tire's bouncing, and then look how this thing almost feels like there's low gravity on. But if we go, oh, that's not the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Now this was the one second. There we go. Forgot the key to do it. Now this is the all-wheel drive set version. We do have a just two-wheel version, but that's not going to be too much different. Then we've got these trail specs and trail mods, which trail spec is unmodified, then there's modified version, and then we have a four-wheel drive version, which I like four-wheel drive vehicles in this game, so I'm just going to pull out that one. What is the... Oh, what? Okay, 3,594 pounds. 7 pounds. 6 and 7 pounds. Yeah, something is screwed up with the pounds on him. Let's... Okay, so all these up until the trail mod... A... automatic, I think... have actual weights to them. So let's try and pull one of these out. Yeah. I mean, it's about the same, slidey still, but... Ooh. But this one is made for trail. I think kind of looks like the back end is down lower. I can't really tell. Yeah, definitely a bit floaty still. But I don't really notice too much of a difference between this one and the dune buggy version. But, oh boy, we got some air there. Except for the engine and gearing is a little bit different. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I think this is a rear wheel drive version as well. So for being a rear wheel and a lot of power, it handles itself pretty well. Yep, it floats over that. I think that's pretty good way to show off, at least here, and we hit the edge of the map. So I will meet you at our next destination. Okie dokie, we are at the automation test track, and we have the Street Basher four-wheel drive version here. Let's just take it around a couple laps around here. Still really slidey. Be better on a drift track than a racetrack, honestly, but my port drift area that I usually use is not working right now. Turning is not the best with this thing. Brakes kind of slide. Okay. And it said that this is supposed to have wider street tires. I don't know if the tires are actually any different, and we're pulling really hard to the right now. Let's reset back a bit, and I'm just going to do a quick check here. The tires look exactly the same. I looked at the tires because it said that they were, like for the Dune one, it said they were supposed to be the fan blade ones. I can't think what they were called. Yeah, off-road front wheels. These, okay, so the wheels might be screwed up because these are the same wheels. So it doesn't really have the asphalt wheels. Probably what's causing us to have kind of shitty steering. But nonetheless, we'll still test it out here. Okay, hard to keep straight. Get to these higher speeds and you just start kind of floating on the road. Well, I tried to drift the whole corner. It didn't exactly work, though. Let's get turned back around here. So yeah, looks like he will need to get the tires fixed on the street version first. But nonetheless, it's still fun to drive around. Although, right, it's pulling hard to the right now after... I forgot about the tight chicane. Should probably try to actually hit that. It'll be in a drifty fashion, but... Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be in a barely turning fashion. There we go. Oh, I was just kind of sliding it. But yeah, definitely for the street version, you may want to wait to use it until the street tires are actually on it. And I could assert, you know, I can look through and see if I can find some street tires to put onto this thing and see how it goes as well. We'll complete this lap and then look at it quick. But I think no matter what, at least for a racetrack, this thing is, its lightness is what's going to kill it. Okie dokie, I threw on some Gavril 17x8 all sport wheels. It had 17x9s on it. This was the closest I could find, so they're at least worth trying out. Closest I could find in size that was more of a street tire. Already having a little bit more control over it, which is nice. A little bit better stopping power too. Although I am kind of swerving all over the place with it. God, those tires look so wrong on this thing. Although our tires have gotten bent again. I think it's... Whew. Nice little lift around that. I think it's me clipping the, the stop sticks, I can't think what to call them, on the inside of the turns. Rumble strips, whatever. Yeah, and just like it's the other version... Oh, I got it straight now, but it's with its suspension, it's a little hard to keep turns steady at high speeds. Or, yep, there we go, because if it tilts one way, then it'll kind of tilt back and cause issues, but I need to get slowed down. Don't want to slide my tire so I didn't hit the wall, but I hit the wall anyway. Yeah, I probably could have found better tires to put on here, But these do a pretty good job in and of themselves. I was just trying to find something close to the same size. Oh, stopping power wasn't good enough there. My tire had actually screwed up from slamming on the brakes and ending up folding to the side, so... Tires are a little bit vulnerable, but what do you expect from open wheel thing like this? It's meant to be bouncing around, not trying to grip to asphalt. Tripoding for a little bit there. Lifting the front wheel off the ground. Yep, our steering is screwed up again now. Huh. I think the street variant just needs some work first. And probably has to do something about the weight issues, but... And I didn't read through the ad page, so... Let's get a good crash in now. Oh no, no, I fat fingered it. Let's get ourselves back here. I mean, it's mostly roll cage, so it holds itself in pretty decent shape, although those tires are no longer in good shape. But yeah, street version might wane a little bit on. Take a look at... Actually, let's take a look at the mod real quick. I'll probably put this back to the beginning of the video. Inspired by the V8-powered Class 1 buggies commonly found in desert racing, I present to you the Trackfab Unlimited. Going through desert at breakneck speeds. Oh, it's got an interior GPS and functional digidash. Enough lights to blind everyone in front of you. Trail. And jumping. Oh, the trail one is meant for Baja Rama. Okay. Street Basher. Larger diameter sport tires, but it doesn't have that for some reason. Dune Hopper, yeah, Dune Hopper didn't have those wheels either. If we had those wheels, that would have been nice. But yeah, so I think last updated was a couple days ago. I think the last, I mean, and probably, well, of course I'm playing this literally the day that BeamNG had an update, of course. It had an update right before I booted it up. Oh, some variants require my wheel pack. Ha. Ha ha. Okay, so it helps to read first. Yeah. Brawler wheels. Oh, it won't let me. Uh-oh. Why are you not? Okay, there we go. You good now? There we go. Yep, the paddle tires were... Oh. So, it helps to read the mods before doing stuff. Let's try and see what happens now. Okay, so I've reloaded up the Track Basher. And front suspension. Okay, they're the same tires. So, yeah, it needs different tires for the street version really to be that effective. But, so we need to give it redemption at Baja Rama. I used to have a desert map, but I no longer do. We're going to have to give it some retribution at Baja Rama with those paddle wheels. Okay, here we are with it. We do have the paddle wheels now. I don't know if it's really going to help us any or change much. Oh boy, it definitely makes it a bit more grippy. I mean, this was said to be more for open desert, while the trail version worked better for this, but I mean, these tires with the more grip it has now, it's actually making it a lot nicer. And that, one second, we'll see in a second here. Yeah, it's still a bit light and floaty. But it does have better grip now that it has these tires on it. Ooh. Ooh. Barely keeping it together there. Oh yeah, this does feel a lot nicer now that we actually have these wheels, the paddle wheels. So that was completely my bad, and my inability to read the mods pages before I go into play it, because I pretty much downloaded the mod, loaded it up, and was like, oh yeah, this thing's cool, let's drive, and then the episode started. So so yeah, definitely with oh boy, definitely with the mods here on BeamNG.Drive, take a look at the page before you start passing judgment on it, I guess. I wasn't really passing judgment, I was just kind of showing off the mod, because this is a really cool dune buggy kind of thing, but I was kind of reviewing it as well, saying that, like, wait for the street tires and stuff like that. Which, for all I know, those might be the street tires intended for. It's just they didn't handle well on the streets. Yeah, this is so much nicer on this variant. But we have one. Oh, we're still going. We have one final variant of this thing, the crawler variant. So let's get to a track that will suit it better. Oh god, tires are getting messed up. Oh, it looks like saw blades. Sorry, I get distracted. Welcome to the Tough Truck map. Now this thing's got some beefy tires on it. I think these are also modded tires that wouldn't have worked before. But oh, its turning radius is not the best. But we're at Tough Truck map. I'm going to give this thing a try around a few of the off-roading courses here. I know it's meant to be a crawler, and there will be crawling coming up more than this kind of bounce around type stuff, but yeah, I think that this thing might actually be really good at crawling if it can turn. Because it's so light, it might just skip up the course. But it's a little bit hard to keep on the course sometimes with its steering. But nonetheless... Oh. Nonetheless, that's the first little course I want to do done. The others are over here, starting with this one. Now, this is something a little bit more rock crawlery, as we're literally crawling over rocks and rock-filled pipes. I should probably... Ooh, yep, we're falling off the course. Oh, boy. We were completely bottomed out there. Should probably have it in low for the actual crawling part here. But I'm not good at crawling anyway. Maybe it would make it easier. Let's put the range box low. There we go, that makes it a little bit easier, although we're just rev limiter all the time. Oh, doesn't make that part any easier. Uh-oh! Don't wheelie. Okay, now we're just off the course. I was trying to get it into reverse, but it wasn't going for me. So we're going to have to get back on the course here. Fortunately, it has enough torque that it wheelies when you goose it. Or wheelies a little bit when you goose it. And it kind of makes it hard to steer at times. Ooh. Those were a bit high for my truck. But yeah, it handled it pretty well, except for the fact that this thing is really low to the ground. There's the end of that one. But let's, let's put it to high. We need to get back to the other side to start our last course, which I can tell you now, this next one I'm probably not going to complete, because it just goes on forever. But it should be a decent showing of this vehicle. At least as decent as I could think of at the time. Could have done it on Crash Hard Map as well. Or Crash Hard Map 2, but I feel like this map doesn't get enough attention. It's a really good map for testing your trucks out. There isn't too much to do. Like, those courses are pretty much all of the courses, besides like a demo arena and some other stuff. But there's this really long one, which I've taken some off-road vehicles up this before, and they all struggle even in low. This thing is still in high, just in first gear, just rocking through this. So this thing's actually a really good crawler for this kind of situation. Although this thing is a bit wider than I think they intended for this course. Oh boy, caught some air. I mean, we're more of rock crawling there at that point than, or rock bouncing rather than rock crawling, but yeah, it's just a kind of muddy climb, and then it's a lot of downhill and bumps. And I might finish this course, I don't know. This thing's flying through it. It's not rolling in crap like most vehicles would be, and I just had to say something, didn't I? No. It's not going to flip itself like the monster trucks do, unfortunately. So we'll have to do it ourselves, but I mean, it was still in really good condition, so. And it's not like we're trying to do a cardurance. When I play this game, I kind of automatically go to a kind of cardurance mindset where not supposed to be resetting, just run until it dies kind of thing, but it's not what we're doing here. Oh boy. What's all that red? Huh. Oh my. This is really taking a long time, even with how fast this thing is flying through it. Where's the end? I don't know if I've ever actually fully completed this track because of all the vehicles dying well before the end. Oh, wait. Ah, that's the end. Well, I think the Trackfab just claimed first completion of that for me. Oh, it leads back out to here. Yeah, you have little playground areas and such. This thing's probably just... Oh. Yeah, I nearly bottomed out on it. There's a little track thing here too, but I don't know, it's just a fun area to take some trucks and play around, so... Oh! What just happened? After the rock crawling, it just had enough and just broke on me, I guess. Oh wait, this is actually a racetrack, a dual cross. Huh. Oh, more than dual cross, it crosses all over the place. I actually didn't look too closely at that before. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.